Well, digitalization can mean a number of things, and I'll answer your question with one particular theme, which is about how do we deal with the enormity of data and information. I'm going to just pick on that theme. So to your question, how do we deal with digitalization? How do we make a culture change happen? So to my theme, it is very important for us to make sure when digitalization has to succeed, it's all about data. We just heard it in various presentations as well, that the most expensive resource is not technology, it is data. So we've got to govern it. We've got to have the right kind of controls on it so that it retains its value and is protected and can be used for leveraging business purposes. To your question about how do we deal with culture change? This is an extremely important question because data, for instance, or information has always been an incidental truth. It has been there. If you use computers, you're dealing something with data. That does not mean that it gets controlled. So you've got to bring in something called data governance. And that is the theme for my presentation as well today. Question is, how do you make the culture change? Well, any governance is just a matter of carrots, stick and people. I'll explain. It's about incentivizing people to follow the right rules and do the right behaviors. Stick, which is you need to have the rules, and if somebody breaks it, there has to be a, well, I don't want to use the word punishment, but some mechanism to control bad behaviors. And people, you've got to train them. You've got to educate them. You've got to give them opportunities to learn. This is how a culture change is happening. This is very simple. It's carrot, stick and people. So my presentation was about the fact that having hardware governance, having software governance, which together is called technology governance, is not enough. Data is an important asset, important energy in its own right, regardless of technology, regardless of hardware, regardless of software. You've got to govern it. If you govern it well, you can get enormous advantage out of it. And if you don't control it and govern it well, you may be making severe mistakes by analyzing bad data. That's the theme of what I presented today.